My friend, this just happened behind the scenes at the NFL. The Buffalo Bills and San Francisco 49ers have emerged as possible destinations for an elite linebacker who has been a tackling machine in recent years. I'm talking about a hot name from the Tennessee Titans. And believe me, no one expected his name to be circulated for such strong times. I got some really cool information about what could be happening behind the scenes, and before revealing everything, leave a like and subscribe to the channel, because this negotiation, if it happens, it will affect the entire season. The Buffalo Bills face a critical juncture in the 2025 season. With the trade deadline approaching on November 4th, the team's defensive needs are more urgent than ever. One position under intense scrutiny is linebacker. Injuries and inconsistent performances have left Buffalo vulnerable, and the opportunity to strengthen the squad is knocking on the door. Across the league, the San Francisco 49ers share a similar problem. Fred Warner's season-ending injury left a hole in the Niners' defense, creating a desperate need for a reliable linebacker who can anchor their unit. Enter Cody Barton of the Tennessee Titans. At 28, Barton is a proven tackling machine with a total of 49 career starts. He signed a 3-year, $21 million contract in the offseason and has recorded 38 tackles and 2 passes defensed so far this season. While not a flashy star, Barton brings consistency and reliability, qualities that Buffalo and San Francisco crave. Over the past 3 seasons, Barton has racked up 106 or more tackles each year, including a career-high 136 in 2022. His ability to defend the run and stay competitive in coverage makes him a versatile asset ideal for moments that need to stabilize his linebacker cores. With the Titans struggling with a 1-5 record and experiencing a breakout under a new coach in 2026, Barton could be more valuable as a trade asset than as a long-term starter. A 3rd-round pick could be enough to hold on to him, giving Buffalo a chance to improve a defense that has been hit hard by injuries and inconsistency. For the Bills, Barton isn't just another player. He could be a piece that transforms an average defense into a championship-caliber unit. The potential acquisition of Barton also highlights the strategic thinking required of the Bills' front office. Every trade must have immediate needs with long-term planning, and linebacker depth is non-negotiable if Buffalo hopes to compete in the playoffs. A deal for Barton could signal the team's commitment to the present and future, sending a message that they are serious about competing for the Super Bowl. While Barton can shore up the defense, Buffalo's offense has its own pressing needs. Wide receiver depth remains a concern, and with the trade deadline approaching, drafts need to consider bold moves to ensure Josh Allen has the weapons he needs. From bolstering the air attack to consolidating critical gaps on defense, Buffalo's next moves will define the trajectory of its 2025 campaign. While sometimes looking to shore up the defense with linebacker experience, the Bills' offense also has a list of needs that need to be filled before the deadline arrives. Buffalo's offense has been strong, but it's not invincible. With the NFL trade deadline approaching on November 4, the Bills have a chance to add weapons that could take Josh Allen's aerial game to a new level. The wide receiver position is especially important. While speed is voluntary, Allen also needs reliable players who can win one-on-one matchups and stretch defenses vertically. Here are 5 wide receivers that Buffalo can help bolster its offense and increase its Super Bowl chances. 1. Jacoby Myers, Las Vegas Raiders. Myers is versatile, athletic, and fits perfectly into Joe Brady's everybody eats offense. He's not a high-volume receiver, but he excels in big play situations. This season, Myers has 329 meters on 29 receptions, averaging 11.3 meters per reception. Over a full 17-game season, ESPN projects 932 yards, a significant increase over current options like Keon Coleman. For Buffalo, Myers offers confidential hands and the ability to change the game with a catch. 2. DJ Moore, Chicago Bears. Moore is a physical receiver with untapped potential in Chicago. With just 173 yards on 16 receptions so far, he is underutilized, but together with Allen, he could create one of the most dangerous duos in the NFL. Moore's size and athleticism make him a threat on contested catches, perfect for a quarterback who thrives in high-pressure situations. 3. Chris Olave, New Orleans Saints. Olave brings talent and personality. A former Ohio State star, he proved his worth with back-to-back 1,000-meter seasons in 2022 and 2023. At 25, he's in his prime and motivated to win now. For Buffalo, Olave provides production and leadership, and bringing him closer to home in upstate New York could be a compelling story. 4. Rashid Shaheed. Shaheed, from the New Orleans Saints, is a quick, agile receiver with a skill set suited to playoff football. Currently, with 316 meters on 26 receptions, he can project almost 900 meters in a full season. Buffalo could use Shaheed as a weapon in one-on-one matchups, especially in critical postseason situations. 5. A.J. Brown, Philadelphia Eagles. Although Brown is a risky bet, acquiring him would be a plus. The league's leading receiver, Brown currently has 274 meters on 25 receptions. Addition to Buffalo's offense would make Allen arguably the best wide receiver in the NFL, instantly turning the Bills into serious Super Bowl contenders. Even with potential acquisitions, these moves must complement the team's existing structure. Buffalo's losses have been exposed in recent losses, and without addressing them, even the best receivers can't guarantee playoff success. The trade deadline isn't just an opportunity, it's a necessity. But receiver reinforcements may not be enough, because in recent weeks the team's own internal flaws have been painfully exposed. Buffalo entered Week 5 as the last undefeated team in the NFL, riding high with Josh Allen as MVP and Sean McDermott as coach. But losses to the New England Patriots and former Atlanta Falcons set up fatal losses that threatened the Bills' Super Bowl chances this season. These flaws need to be corrected quickly, or Buffalo risks another upstate New York winter without a title. 1. Josh Allen can't do everything. Allen is exceptional, but relying on him to carry time is unsustainable. Against the Patriots and Falcons, inconsistent wide receivers and defensive breakdowns forced Allen into high-risk plays. The interceptions resulted, highlighting that Buffalo needs to provide Allen with reliable targets and let him play within the system. The quarterback has a limit to what you can do on your own. 2. Inability to stop running. Buffalo's defense has allowed 938 rushing yards in 6 games, second worst in the league. Light defensive tackles and smaller linebackers are prioritizing pass coverage, leaving a gaping hole in the ground defense. While off-season additions Michael Holt and Larry Ogunjobi will return from suspensions, there are no guarantees they will be fixed. If Buffalo can't stop the run, its playoff hopes will be in jeopardy. 3. Secondary analysis. Cornerback has been a weak point for Buffalo. Christian Benford leads the unit, but Taylor Rapp ranks 78th out of 82 eligible safeties, making the secondary vulnerable. With the trade deadline approaching, the only real solution is to strengthen the squad. Training alone may not solve this glaring problem. 4. Training and game management. Sean McDermott's defensive expertise is evident, but he presents difficulties with adjustments during the game, both in attack and defense. Poor clock management and tactical decisions in recent games illustrate that coaching has become a greater vulnerability for Buffalo. Without effective leadership, even the best roster does not guarantee playoff success. The Bills are at a critical point. They can strengthen themselves with trades like Cody Barton or a top wide receiver, but these fatal flaws have not been corrected. All acquisitions could be wasted. With the Cody Barton trade potentially strengthening the defense, the arrival of an impact wide receiver to support Josh Allen, and the urgent need to correct flaws exposed in recent losses, do you think the Bills have what it takes to get back into contention for the Super Bowl in 2025? Leave your opinion here. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. I'll be back later to update you with the latest Buffalo Bills news.